Thanks for visiting Kathy and Herb RV on YouTube. Kathy and I have been full-time RVing for about 18 months now, and in the last year and a half, as well as being on the road full-time and living in our motorhome, we've been work camping. And our work camping experiences have taken us out west to Arizona, up to Michigan, and also down into Texas, which is where we are right now. What we found is that the work camping experiences, although they've been rewarding, they generally want you for a season or more, sometimes 3 or 4 months, typically the season, or up to 6 months. And we've been talking and thinking about trying to find some engagements that are shorter term, maybe a few weeks to a month or two. This would afford us the opportunity to move around more often and see more parts of the country. If we had to stay in one place for 6 months, we'd probably be 130 years old by the time we saw the whole country. I'm looking at Kathy over there. So one of the things that we've found as we have explored, not only on the web, but at some of the forums and seminars that we've attended, are the Christian mission groups. There's a few of them out there, probably half a dozen or so, but at least a handful that I'm aware of. One of them is Volunteer Christian Builders. Another one is called Texas Men's Ministry, I believe it is. The Nomads, the Sowers, and I know the Lutheran Church has one as well. And they don't care what denomination you belong to, as long as you claim Jesus is your Lord and Savior. You can join the group and help. And these groups typically work in church camps or Bible camps, or sometimes at the churches or the schools. And teams of volunteers build buildings, they rehabilitate buildings, they maintain properties, and sometimes they help in disaster situations. And oftentimes the engagements are anywhere from maybe 2 weeks long, or even a week long, to 3 months, 3 years, or even permanent. So anyway, as we looked at these, and while we were in Livingston, Texas, at the Escapees Park, some people moved in across from us, and so we ultimately met them. Their names are Dave and Shar Wilson. Turns out that they are volunteer Christian builders. They've been on the road less than we have, just about 6 months, I think, maybe a year. I can't remember exactly. And they've been active in the Christian Volunteer Builders group. We were invited by them. They left Livingston and went to work at one of the camps, and we were invited by them to come and see the camp. So Kathy and I went the other day and took a tour. Shar took us on a tour of the Piney Woods Baptist Camp at Wood Lake, Texas, which is probably about an hour and a half due northeast of Houston. And so this video that I'm about to show you takes you through the camp, and also what volunteer Christian builders are doing there. And it's a pretty impressive facility, that's for sure. We also had an opportunity to meet Eric, the executive director, and some of the other team volunteers that were working on the buildings, and they have a lot to be real proud of, as you'll see.